Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Avilaiki, and welcome back to another episode of News Reloaded. We would like to tackle topics that aren't spoken enough about. Is global warming a myth or reality? Let's start with the definition. According to an article written by Andrew Block at Palmetto, global warming is a gradual, long-term increase in average temperature of Earth's atmosphere due to the greenhouse effect, where gases from various human activities, including the burning of fossil fuels, trap heat from the solar radiation. In studio today, we are joined by two passionate guests, Kenneth and also Ofentse, who are either here to myth bust or tell us the reality behind global warming. Is it true or not? The rules of this debate: each speaker will have 1 minute to speak, no interruption. You must allow the other speaker to finish their entire minute. Why do you think global warming is real?
Well, thank you, Avila, for having me. And I think global warming is definitely real. One of the main causes of global warming is the burning of fossil fuels, the burning of oil energies for transport, and it is killing us. You might not see it in your everyday life, but slowly but surely it is killing us, and it leads to an increase in temperature.
Listen, climate change is not real. And it's just that, unfortunately. It's just the climate changing. It always does, always has been, and it always will. The narrative that scientists keep pushing, that climate change is something that we should all fear, we are slowly dying from it, I feel like that is something that sends panic to a country. Now, my big chat out of all this is that it doesn't even affect South Africa, number one. Should it be taken seriously? Arguably. Should we have a knee-jerk reaction towards climate change? No. Therefore, hence I say it's not real. It's a myth. What we need to be arguing and talking about is how our continent can best use these energies, such as gas and oil operations, to better our society.
Okay, valid points, and I hear your perspective. To finish my point, it leads to various issues. I'm not sure if you're aware, but a couple of years ago, there was a huge drought in the Western and Eastern Cape. And recently, there were those floods in KZN. That's all a result of global warming, climate change.
And I agree, one death is one too many. Don't get me wrong. I'm not by any means saying that we should stop with any energy sustainable programs or whatsoever the case might be. I'm just saying it's too soon for us to go for an either or approach. We can't say phase out fossil fuels just because now KZN, this happened, that happened. That's just unfortunate. It happened. Do I sympathize with it? Definitely. But does it mean now I must quickly react to sustainable programs and worry about how the global warming is affecting me? Last I checked, it's always been hot.
So I hear you guys. So what do you think is the solution to global warming?
Well, I'm convinced one of the main things of eliminating energy poverty in South Africa, rather, opposed to anything else, is to continue to strategically, rather, bit of a tongue twister that word, but English is not our mother tongue. We'll continue. All I'm saying, we need to continue to strategically use our abundant natural resources as they are, exploit them as opposed to exporting them outside of this country and watching the first world country use these very same natural resources. Natural gas, rather, is available. It's also free. Well, it's not necessarily free, but the price fell. Who's my source? Trust me on this. But on the real, there was a study by UCT. So I say continue using these things abundantly as we can because we need to give access to electricity to everyone. We cannot talk global warming, but leave others behind.
Okay, fair points. But one of the main things that you're forgetting about everything you just said is that who's paying for all of that? Everything that you said costs money. So that's why we need to come up with a plan whereby we can, let's say, implement everything that you're saying, but then find a way to make it cost effective so that we are not running in debt, basically. Way that it's very real. Things are changing. Times are not what they used to be. So we need to adapt with the times, thus leading to better solutions to the problems that we have.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our show tonight. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms and don't forget to engage. This is News Reloaded, and I'm Avila Yuki. See you next time.